So the best part about this one girl is I didn't know that churches echoed that much when she was bent over. You hit record, didn't you?
Always.
Well, hey, folks. It's Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. That is...
The Terminator.
I will tell you that story later.
Don't.
Yeah, I probably should.
Please don't.
No, well, I did not here.
It's not appropriate for children.
No, it...
Or for me, for that matter.
Is any of my content appropriate for children?
Ow.
That's probably not. A SmackDown Live Dallas Drake Maverick review.
Yeah.
At least that's what we're going to call it right now. You know, nothing big, nothing huge happened on the show. Nothing huge at all. Nothing. Besides Daniel Bryan.
Oh, yes.
Returning to the ring.
He's back.
Good God.
And now he's out.
You know what, though? Perfect storytelling. I will say this. I owe an apology to this guy. I owe an apology to each and every one of you that said that Daniel Bryan would get cleared by WWE doctors. I was wrong. I wish he would have been. I just didn't think he would have been. He has been. Because WWE is desperate for ticket sales and realized, oh, wait, he's going to go to another company, wrestle, and make them better.
Yes.
We better lock him up and actually clear him. Now, will he be full-time? Probably not. He shouldn't be.
No.
Injuries or not.
Let him be on TVs and pay-per-views. Yeah. Leave him out of the house shows.
If he wants to make a brief house show appearance here and there, have him on an HBK-like schedule from 2002 to 2010, where he makes maybe a couple house show appearances, but not very many.
Yeah.
He works enough pay-per-views, and he works some TV.
Work him safe.
Yeah. As opposed to what they did here. They worked him safe.
Oh, yeah.
But, boy, it was sad to see the footage, the recaps of the footage of him retiring. And
I was at that show.
I was at that show. God, there was not a dry eye in the house. There were a lot of drunks, though, and I wish they fell over the railing. But anyway, that was really emotional, but great for Daniel Bryan. And Brie apparently inspired him to keep fighting for his right to wrestle.
Mm-hmm. You gotta fight for your right to raise your...
Great Beastie Boys impression, actually. This was great, though. It was great how the crowd was respectful. They waited. It was like a Japanese crowd. They were waiting until he was done. And then...
It's amazing what happens when you respect the talent in the ring.
Maybe Vince can learn something.
No. You can't keep...
you can't teach a road dog new tricks.
You really can't. I was going to say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and you beat me to it, and yours was better.
Yes.
So, great stuff. There's really nothing more to say. If you catch us on YouTube or if you have...
You will catch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you will.
This was great stuff. No, just great stuff from Daniel Bryan. Grateful. He should, again, work the schedule like we suggested.
Yep.
Then Ziggler's talking to Daniel Bryan backstage. Possible match? Sure. They had some good matches in the past. Why not? I'm for it. Have it at a B-level pay-per-view or something, but it would be great. 2013 Ziggler is like, oh sure, you're getting cleared, and I'm like, dicks. I mean, granted, it took Ziggler like a month and a half, and it took Daniel Bryan 2 goddamn years.
Yeah.
But good stuff. Daniel Bryan seems really, really happy, and
this was great.
It was great. It's a great way to open it. Best opening to SmackDown in a while.
And now
Nakamura versus Rusev.
Yes.
Good match. It was not quite on par with their match that happened at Fastlane, but this TV match. It was enjoyable. Nakamura and Rusev got equal amounts of offense.
That did though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, somewhat. I mean, Rusev, of course, was going to lose. Styles is a ringside. Save him for Mania. If he's got any kind of injury, you save him. Don't have him wrestle in dark matches.
That may just be an excuse to keep them safe.
True.
Because this is something that they've been looking forward to.
Well, a lot of fans have been looking forward to.
And Rusev, being as remarkably talented as he is, knows how to play it safe.
Yes. And Rusev Day chance and Nakamura chance dueling.
Yes.
That was great stuff. This was enjoyable. It was an enjoyable match. Nakamura wins, and of course, Nakamura gets beat down by Rusev Day, but doesn't need the help. AJ taking his time, taking the time off.
He's like, I guess I'll go and help you.
And then
he turns around and he's like, oh.
Oh,
okay.
You're still here.
Well, you're not injured at all.
So good stuff. It was a good start so far. Charlotte and Natty. Charlotte's promos.
Domo arigato, Mrs. Roboto.
Domo. I mean, sometimes they're good. She is a great athlete. She did not inherit the charisma. Promo-wise. She has some charisma in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, TNA Creative, her promos are not lopsided. Anyway.
I mean, honestly, maybe what they need is for her to cut loose and actually be able to talk.
She did decent when she cut down her dad and they wrote him off TV.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, I mean, letting some talents cut loose, I mean, not go that far, like, to the point where it's like they're really bad, like Jinder mocking Nakamura for being Japanese.
That was creative.
I know.
You and I both know that was creative.
It wasn't Jinder's fault. I'm just saying that if they try to let talents cut loose or like, oh, here, go out and say this edgy stuff. No, Jinder?
Too edgy for me.
Beth Phoenix approved. It's like, this isn't a good idea, guys. Go say it. Alright. But anyway. Corbin versus Ty. Well, that was a botch by Corbin there at the end.
God.
I mean, and look, Corbin isn't...
They recovered from it quickly, but at the same time, it was...
Yeah, it was...
Everyone and their dog saw it.
Including the lone wolf. He saw it. That was your joke, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, okay. It was... I mean, Corbin won fine. I mean, he seems directionless. So does Ty. Half the people on SmackDown seem directionless.
Yeah.
They can't have everybody on the WrestleMania card. This is not WrestleMania's 1 through...
I mean, they could.
7.
If they fired most of them.
True.
Speaking of firings.
Yes. We're going to increase. So, here we go. You know, you had that match. Yeah, it was that match. So this is a stopping point where it's like it wasn't really that good. But Corbin won, fine, whatever. I think Corbin's going to just be in the mid-card for the rest of his career.
Probably.
I mean, he should be. They should move him to Raw.
He's definitely not a top card kind of guy, which is perfectly fine being a mid-carder. Dolph Ziggler's a mid-carder, and he's great.
Yeah. Corbin less so.
You need to have the overwhelming skill on the mic, or at least such in-ring skills that no one dare question why you're on the top.
Corbin has none of those.
Yeah.
But now we
Pity.
move. Yeah, it is a pity. I mean, don't worry, Corbin. Your chances are not receding. Your hairline is. So, Charlotte versus Natty is very good.
Yes.
Very, very good match. Very good psychology. This was a TV match that we should have gotten on pay-per-view.
Probably.
But it's good stuff.
Yep.
Great selling of the leg. Natty looking good in the ring and outside the ring. Tyson's a lucky guy. And Charlotte and Natty have really good chemistry. They've had at least good matches at the least. You know, from NXT to the main roster, it's been good stuff. So, yeah, really nothing else to say about that except for what I stumbled over. We are both tired. The Usos promo. Of course, the Usos feel the love.
Yeah, at least they don't have the Uso Penitentiary graphics.
Oh, God. I mean, that was just... We really... Yeah. The ass graphics were still bad, but they were kept more to a minimum, which is good. Then Harper versus Jimmy Uso.
Yes.
I found out during the match, because I actually can't tell them apart. It was weird. Harper got the win. Kind of a bit of a botch there at the end with the clothesline, the rotation.
Yep.
Harper throws a mean clothesline, but it was a little bit weird. But anyway, it wasn't... It was fine. It was fine for what it was. Harper got the victory. And Jinder is trash. Oh, good God.
No good God is he some fresh garbage.
He is. And
Actually, no, he's day old garbage.
He's the garbage from Futurama that was in the garbage ball. There. And Rude is weird as a face. I mean, it's not that Rude isn't likable, but he's a much better heel.
When the crowd has turned someone face,
Yeah.
you gotta give them a little bit of a run with it to see how it pans out, and they're doing that. I'm betting at WrestleMania or after WrestleMania we'll start to see more of those heel tendencies.
Rude should go to Raw. I mean, just saying. He should go to Raw.
Or tag team with Rusev.
I like that. The glorious Rusev Day.
Yes.
So, Orton, of course, came from out of nowhere. Bad pause.
Yes.
But this is a match. It's just hype for their three-way at Mania. Yes.
Orton came due to the mere thought of the three-way to the ring. Bad pause.
No. Great pause. Next week, Rude and Orton versus Jinder and whatever Singh that is. Sunil? Shamal? Oh, I don't know.
Shamal?
I don't know. Jinder Shamal.
You don't look like a Singh. I don't care.
And then we have our last match of the night, which is Becky and Naomi versus Sarah and Liv. It was fine. It was fine. Becky made Sarah tap out. Okay. All these women are directionless anyway. I mean, they're all going to be part of the Women's Battle Royal.
I really wish they weren't.
Same. I mean, but WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, because you fucked up the original name. But at least you listened to Snickers. It was WWE, eat a Snickers. You're kind of dumb when you're hungry. So anyway.
Can I eat a burrito? Do you know what that is, Vince?
It's hilarious. It was fine though. Daniel Bryan talking to Zayn and Owens and fires Kevin Owens.
But not Sami Zayn.
And then
Kevin Owens breaks out into a rage. And despite all of his rage,
he is not.
Too bad he's not in a cage.
Yes.
Because, boy howdy, you attack Daniel Bryan. You've been medically cleared, and you're done.
And Daniel Bryan attacked, hit a bunch of drop kicks in jeans.
Yes.
Hit some great yes kicks. Of course, succumbed to the numbers. Got beat up, haluva kick.
Yep.
Power bombed into the apron.
Yep.
But this is good.
Yep.
This is really good. Daniel Bryan and Shane versus Zayn and Owens at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm fine with that. Because Daniel Bryan should turn heel on Shane. And you have a faction.
Actually, I think it's going to be more along the lines of Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn. Because Kevin Owens has been fired.
Or Owens is in the corner. Shane is in the corner. Just saying.
Yes.
Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn would be fine. I mean, I'm not even saying Kevin Owens needs to wrestle. Because he has been dealing with an injury, apparently. If that's the case, then
It's a good way to write him off TV for a bit.
I mean, have him there at ringside. Don't have him wrestle. But this was a B, I would say a B+ episode, even with the crap.
Yeah.
The Daniel Bryan stuff really
B.
elevated this. B?
Yeah.
B. Yeah, B, okay. I mean, now that I think
I mean,
B,
the
there
whole
was
Daniel Bryan brought it from a C- to a B.
if not D+.
Yeah.
Because this was a pretty messy show. I mean, but he had the women's match also. The women's match did help.
Yes.
Well, the women's singles match. The tag match, not to follow the ladies, less so. Then we go
To the mixed match challenge.
Asuka.
And the sexual tension is real.
between Alexa and Asuka.
No.
Why you got that? Yeah, right? Yeah.
Well.
So, Asuka and Miz versus Alexa and Braun, and the tension between Alexa and Braun. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Buddy Murphy must be freaking out backstage.
Like, the fuck?
waifu!
Just picture Buddy doing that. So, it was fine. There was a little more comedic in the beginning. Asuka and Miz, of course, get the win. I'm not against Braun and Alexa losing. I mean, even though, I get it. Maybe you shouldn't
You
have.
gotta protect the streak, even though that's not how that works.
Yeah. And even though you could have not had Asuka in the mixed match challenge.
You could have also not mentioned that this would impact her streak.
Because
Because now you've booked yourself into a corner.
Yeah.
Because we know she won't lose her streak on the mixed match challenge.
Right.
If she does, it'll be a very bad decision.
And if there's one thing in wrestling has never done with streaks is make bad decisions.
Yes, or tasers.
Never. God damn it, Scott Hall. And creative, WCW creative. So, it was decent.
Yep.
It was a decent match. And then, of course, you had Rude and Charlotte versus fan voted in Balor and Sasha.
Yes.
And Charlotte was staring at Rude like she wanted his glorious DT. Not apologizing for that, because I swear to God, she had that, probably wearing that robe with nothing on it, went backstage. Anyway, so moving on from that.
Boy, he must be really tired.
Me? Yes. Every day. So, 205 Live.
Yes.
Good stuff. Lindsay versus Hideo Itami.
Yes.
It was in a DQ.
Yep.
Still a good match. Everybody, team do a good lucha thing. I will not call them the Lucha House Party. That is stupid.
Oh, god damn, yeah. Like, you could have called it literally anything else, and that would have been a better name.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. But, I mean, it was a fine
And you
match.
could have called it, what, 2 Mexicans and a Puerto Rican?
Still like team do a good lucha thing. I just do. It's just great. God damn it. Woo! So, you had...
No, that's still a dumb name.
Well, of course it is.
No, what I was saying.
Oh, well, no, I mean, that's fine. No, what your name is fine. You had 2 packages, one on Gulak and Mustafa Ali. That joke sounded a lot better in my head before I said that.
You said it exactly how you intended.
Yeah, I did. One a high-flying package, one a grounded package. Just stop saying
Ladies.
the word. Stop saying the word package, I suppose. So.
Or men. Your preference, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true. TJP versus Kenneth Johnson. It's nice to see the Kenneth Johnson from the Cruiserweight Classic is still
And he's
around.
gone.
Yeah, he got beat pretty easily.
Yeah.
So, cool. Okay, TJP gets the win. Duh.
Filipino power.
And a 4-way next week for a number one contenders match or number one contender spot after Mania, I assume. It is Tozawa, Kalisto, TJP, and Buddy Murphy.
Yes.
Have Buddy Murphy win. Why not?
You know, seeing TJP wrestle, it reminds me of what my grandmother used to say.
Christopher, you are the only Filipino. Your dimples look nothing like you. What?
Grandma, are you alright?
Did she actually say that?
No.
Oh, God.
But my grandmother, she was very, 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 very Filipino.
Was she nice? Or is she...
Oh,
is
yeah.
she- okay, good. Wait, is she nice? Oh, God.
Was, yes.
Oh, was. Okay. I would have felt really bad.
If she was still alive?
Well, if I wrote her off like that, I mean, yeah, I would have felt bad. So, Gulak versus Mustafa Ali.
Fabulous see.
Ali Ababwa.
And boy, was it a
Great
slugfest.
match. Oh, God, it was. Gulak keeping him grounded. Massive clotheslines. Throwing him off.
Mustafa Ali coming just inches from breaking his neck from the way he sells.
And that barricade slam.
Yeah.
The fall from the announcer's table. It was good stuff.
Yep.
It was really good stuff. And I thought Gulak was going to win. I honestly thought Gulak was going to win.
Yeah, but, you know, with the rivalry between Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander, this is where it's going to turn. Either one of them's going to go heel. And I'm thinking, he's going to be Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. It's going to be Ali. You were saying that months ago, didn't you? See, this guy actually calls good shit.
I can see it too, the future.
Given the fact that it's a black guy and a Muslim guy, we probably shouldn't say the next line.
What?
Kill my race in the future. So, moving on.
References, Team 4-Star.
Yes, Team 4-Star. Great stuff. This gets a B for sure. I mean, it was really outside the Gulak Ali match. You really didn't need to see this, but that was a really good match. This has been a stellar tournament so far.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And
Well, yeah, don't you know?
yes, and they have 2 weeks to build Ali and Cedric Alexander.
I'm just wondering how they're going to manage after the after the tournament.
Oh, they got people lined up. They're rebuilding characters.
Cruiserweight Tag Team Tournament. Building up to SummerSlam.
Yeah, they can start that in June. I mean, they could have, well, maybe not June, maybe July, because I don't know if they have enough teams, but
Yep.
they could do it in July and do that kind of stuff. So anyway, do you agree? Do you disagree with what we said? Do you think we're both tired? We are tired.
We are thoroughly exhausted.
Yes. Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe.
Liking glasses.
Yes, check out the Derb's review of NXT tomorrow, by the way.
Yes.
And also, it's been Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland.
And the Dominator.
And you will see him tomorrow. You'll see me tonight with a New Japan review.